today we have the review of the Premium Bandai exclusive HG Gym Sniper Custom from Gundam Origins. Now I say it's from Gundam Origins, I'm not talking about the anime, I'm just talking about the HG lineup. Now this is one of the latest or recent Premium Bandai kits that you would have gotten if you pre-ordered it. And once again, before I start off with the review, I'm sorry I'm a bit day late making reviews because I've been in the countryside helping out my my parents' or my father's property land. I had to go there and help him out with some stuff, and that's why at worst I was expecting on not making a review, but thankfully I was able to come back a day earlier, and here we have with the review. Now, as starters, now we have the Master Grade Gym Sniper Custom. However, this is not the exact same Gym Sniper Custom in 1-to-144 scale, because the Master Grade version we got is the original Universal Sentry that we usually know, and it's actually based on its original art style, while this is more origin-ish, meaning that it looks more professional, more mechanical, and yada yada. So once again, the kit itself is based on the Gym Guard Custom, and the previous versions, like the local type, is basically any like Federation kit we're looking up is now more like piling or stacking up, because we started from the local type and then more and more stacked up. The more stuff has been implemented. Same goes for this one, because if you built the Gym Guard Custom, it's based on the local type. However, there were more upgrades. Same goes for this. So the build itself is pretty much the main base is the same as the Gym Guard Custom. Okay, now let's get on with the review. Now, first of all, despite they review the Gym Guard Custom, I'm still gonna go with my usual review style. So first of all, what you get, of course, is the Gym Sniper Custom. As obvious, you get a beam spray gun, which you can actually attach onto the leg. And I'm gonna put this a little bit to the back and see what the leftover parts are. The leftover parts, usually in Premium Bandai kits, we get a good amount. This one, we get almost none, but it's technically one. So first of all, we get some leftover polycaps. It's always good to have some leftover polycaps. And this piece, this is a leg piece. However, for the Gym Sniper Custom, you are able to attach the beam spray gun onto the left leg. So that's why the left side piece has a hole on the side. This one does not. So because of that, you get a special, not a special, but you get another extra plate like this with the hole on the side on a different plate. So that's why we're not using one. And that's pretty much it for the leftover parts. Now let's go on with the usual components. So other than the mobile suit, what you get is one trigger finger for the right hand as usual, and we get these stuff. I'm gonna talk about that, but we get two beam saber hilts. However, beam saber effect parts. However, you will be only using one, because there's only one beam saber hilt, which is on the arm. Now, as you can see, there it is on the arm. Now, the design is definitely different from the Master Grade version, where the Master Grade version you actually actually it's not engraved, but it looks very like you put a beam saber inside some sort of square box on the arm, so that's why it's kind of different. And then you get its sniper rifle. This one is pretty much almost like a 1-to-100 skill version of the, 1-to-144 skill version of the Master Grade, because the build, I believe, is almost the same, or the way how it works is the same. So since I hold it, I'm going to show you guys how it is. So the folding way is this. This is how you fold it. So there's two moving points, this part and the end part. And then at the end section, we have the barrel. This is how you store it. You just clip it onto the bottom section. And when you're using it, you just take it out and then plug this peg onto that hole you see, and voila, we have the sniper rifle. And here are the stickers and decals. Now, as you can see, it may look sticker heavy, but most of these stickers, I only use two more for the head camera, for the one that goes on top and the back. So that one, I guess that's a more typical sticker these days, more standard. And the rest of these ones are, how should I say this? Now there's one that goes onto the chest, and all of the rest goes onto the backpack, because that's the part where because of that, I still think that the Master Grade version, despite it's not the Origins version, but I still say the Master Grade version is kind of more superior than this one. Okay, and other than that, we get some sticker decals. Nothing too special. We got some numbers, some symbols, EFSFs, yada yada. Okay, now let's get on to the review. Now I will point out what part is supposed to be a sticker, because I used a silver Gundam marker, hoping it to be like the similar tone, but it's a little bit more lighter. So so sorry if that kind of bugs you. Okay, now let's get on with the review. First of all, let's go on with the head. Now, the Master Grade version, I'm not going to actually bring out the Master Grade version and compare it side to side because obviously there's size difference and they're not actually the same base. I guess that's how I should say it, but yeah. The head, while the Master Grade version actually had a more yellowish orange or orangish yellow visor, this one actually has a red visor, which I guess some people do prefer this color because in the Premium Bandai version of the Master Grade Gem Sniper Custom, we have the 10SA Young version, or Jung, I forgot, which actually comes with a similar color as this visor. And as you can see, like the Master Grade version, behind this, or this mask, or this extra cover, inside there is just a standard gym head, which I will hopefully post a picture right over here. So yeah, we're almost there to getting a standard gym or Origins gym kit. Now I know that we are getting the gym interceptor and the gym cannon, but other than that, yeah, I say we're almost there. So for the head, there's not much movement going on, despite it looks. Now it can go barely down, up barely, and then 360 twist. You need to sort of force it. Also because of how it's not the polycab neck joint, but how the Origins kit do their stuff, where it's two plastic pieces with ball joints on it. Yeah, I'm sorry about the camera. So you do have the moving forward and backward neck gimmick if you are interested in that. And this, you can also close down this extra visor or scope down. And for some reason, I'm not sure if it's the build, but the bottom section sort of moves a little bit. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, once again, you can put it down to put it in its scope mode. Now, however, I believe like the Master Grade version actually had a more bigger hole, while this one looks a little bit more smaller than comparing it to the size. But yeah, I mean comparing it how it looks, definitely, because I believe the Master Grade version actually had a more larger section here. So yeah, you got the head, and the antenna does not move at all, this one, at this point, because I believe the Master Grade version actually had a white antenna and then moved a little bit. Okay, so that's that for the head. Now here we go with the body section. Okay, now this part on the chest is supposed to be a sticker, which is pretty much the same color as these gray parts. I don't know why they had to put a sticker there, but yeah. I mean, then again, I guess they would have to make a new mold for the body, so I sort of understand that. So that, once again, for those who have the exact color, definitely painting this part would be much more looking better than, you know, putting a sticker or using a silver color on it. I was hoping that the silver marker I had was kind of old, so I was hoping the tone would be right, but no. For the body section, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no sticker for the vents this time. You do have an ab crunch, but kind of a really wild movement going on here. Because the middle section, I believe, yeah, is a ball joint right over there, a plastic ball joint. And now let's get the backpack. The backpack is a section where it might disappoint a few people. Now the backpack itself is pretty okay in terms of look. However, it's the stickers. Now the rest of the stickers, you see these silver places. I colored this. Now that is all supposed to be a sticker. This front section, this side section. I'm not sure about the bottom section, but you have to also put a sticker on the inside of here as well. I wasn't able to color that because, you know, I don't have the skills, but yeah, because of that, I just decided, you know what, I'm not that picky. I'm just gonna color this in silver. The Master Grade version definitely was more superior in this part because everything was like its color separation. Well, then again, it's a Master Grade, so yeah. Also, I wasn't really expecting like Master Grade quality on the high grade kit, so I guess that's kind of the case. So that's pretty much it for the backpack. There's no thrusters that actually move. These are just there. And we have this part over here, and no, it's not upside down. I'm actually sorry about that. I actually got a slight cold from the countryside. So I'm gonna fold this up again, and then the way how you store it on the back section is just you just clip it on like this, and there you go, sort of like that. Well, you have to get in the right position, but I hope you, yeah, something like this. Or in the promo pictures, we got something like this, or like the location is very vague, but it's basically this is how it works. You clip it onto the bottom. Okay, now for the shoulder section, pretty much similar as the Gym Guard Custom. We have this movement forward and backward. You can go to more than 90 degrees to the side, and we have a vent that can move. And then 360 twist on the arm is no problem. And the 90-degree bend, or not a 90-degree bend, I mean a double jointed bend. And the 360 twist on the arm is no problem at all. And your typical ball jointed hands. And this is the part where you have the beam saber. Once again, you can put the beam saber effect right away, or you can pop this out and then use it as a separate beam saber, which is pretty nice. And if you want to put this on the other arm, you can just plug this out and then put it on the other arm. It's not like this time it's like a built-in thing on the arm itself. So yeah. Okay, now let's look at the... Now this is where I have some questions regarding the kit. Now this was kind of similar to the Gym Guard Custom, so I wasn't really questioning it, but I was hoping it to be different. Now for the front skirt, this gray section pieces are on top of the on the green front skirt armor. Because of that, and because of these gray pieces, you cannot move the front skirt that much. Now I haven't actually separated them yet, but yeah, it really doesn't move that much, and I'm not sure if this was really necessary, or this is like a design flaw or something. I was wondering why this is the case. And also, there's these pegs or teeth right over here which kind of blocks the front skirt from going in. However, at the same time, these parts are also blocking at it, so I'm not sure if this was necessary, or I'm not sure what's the main reason for doing this. But because of this, doing like a oh, wait a second. Hey, okay, so if I force my way around, you can get over here. However, that's not supposed to happen because you can see it's going under the body, so that's not supposed to be a normal thing. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this, but once again, if I force your way through, it's possible to do a kneeling pose now, but most of the case you're kind of going to be wondering like what's going on with the front skirt. So that's my biggest question regarding this. Side skirts can move a little bit to the side like that. Back skirt does not move. The leg has a side swivel going on there, has a double jointed bend, and a ball jointed feet as usual. Also, this is the way how it works. You have a peg here, there's a hole here. There's only one hole on one side, so yeah. There's no hole on the other. And on the back section of the legs, we have these thrusters, which I believe was not present in certain kits. Okay, we've seen the basic articulation. Now let's look at the weapons. Now I already showed you guys how the weapons, how the sniper, stores in. Now the interesting part is that you have a peg here. Now usually on the HUCs you would have the separate trigger finger that goes onto this hand. However, in this case you have it on the other side, like for the hole. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I don't know. It kind of feels like it feels very different. So I'm gonna back this up now. As you may notice, that this kit does not come with a open hand for the left hand. So I believe in my most experience, most sniper type kits came with a open hand for the left hand, so it can look like it's holding with both arms. This one does not come with that. So here's my second question: is that despite being a sniper type, I'm not sure if so if you see my pictures, I basically just kind of fake those out by hiding the hands up behind the rifle like this at a certain angle. But yeah, that's kind of odd, unless this is supposed to be shooting its sniper rifle with one hand, which I think it's kind of, well, I'm not saying it's impossible, but when you think about a human doing that, that's kind of impossible. And also the way how this thing extends goes really, really far, so I'm not sure what kind of pose you're supposed to be able to pull out with this, other than having a one-hand shooting pose. But yeah, as I mentioned, if without like forcing the front skirt armor, doing a kneeling pose is kind of different because you can't move the leg forward as much. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys that. Without forcing the front skirt, you only get less than 90 degrees up front. Same goes to the back, so that's kind of one thing. Also, despite having the side skirt, you can almost go 90 degrees to the side. So yeah, so I don't know, maybe it's just that you need to cut off the middle section of the ball joint. Maybe that will make it better. I'll post a comment on the below after I do that. So yeah, once again, holding the weapon is no problem at all. I do definitely like this extra stand, or this extra extension, but I don't know. I feel like we should have gotten a open hand for this. Okay, so other than that, the last weapon is, oh no, that was my bad, is the beam spray gun. Now once again, I'm not sure if it's just mine, but the main body articulation is a little bit, I'm not gonna say it's loose, but it's kind of a little bit wobbly. I don't know why. Then again, I think my other kit did have similar issues with this. Oh, come on. Yeah, when reviewing kits, the thing I really hate doing, or I kind of struggle, is how showing the weapons, how they connect. Now, if it's like a Zaku that I've reviewed a ton of times, I don't think I really need to do that, but this one, I just really need to do this. Now, once again, holding the weapon is no problem at all, as long as you connect it onto the right section of the hand. I believe this is the same beam spray gun as we got from the Gym Guard Custom. Once again, that's pretty much it. Now, for the kit itself, it's a very good kit in terms of quality and articulation. There's some questionable parts on the side skirt. I mean, not side skirt, the front skirt, and the fact that this being a sniper type, not coming with the open hand, is kind of questionable. But other than that, the quality of the kit is very good. Since it's from Origins, and it's an engineering thing that's been piling up since the Gundam local type. So, once again, the only thing the main problem, or the part that might take you off, would be the stickers on the front and the backpack. But other than that, this is a very, very good kit. It's not as good as the master grade version. So for me, I'm not gonna say this is very. I'm just gonna say the master grade version is still superior than this, despite being this being Origins and that being the original Universal Century we know. But anyway, other than that, this is another very good gym kit to have in your collection. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. This was the review of the HG Gym Sniper Custom. If you guys got any questions or requests, leave a comment below. I still have more kits to buy and build and make reviews out, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time!